The Nevada desert, a vast and desolate expanse, holds more secrets than most of us can imagine. Deep within its heart, according to some, lies a hidden world of classified research, where government scientists grapple with the impossible: reverse engineering alien technology. This is the extraordinary claim of Bob Lazar, a controversial figure who alleges to have witnessed firsthand the fruits of this clandestine endeavor. But is there any truth to his astonishing claims? Did NASA and the US government truly acquire and study extraterrestrial technology? Bob Lazar's story sounds like something out of a spy movie. Imagine this. You're a brilliant scientist, working on cutting-edge projects at a top-secret government lab like Los Alamos. You're pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, exploring the mysteries of the universe. Then, suddenly, you're recruited for an even more secretive project, something so classified it defies belief. That's how Lazar describes his own experience. He paints a picture of being whisked away to a remote location, a hidden facility known as S4 near Area 51. He talks about being introduced to technology that seemed to defy the laws of physics, technology that he claims was of extraterrestrial origin. It's a story that's captivated the public for years, a tantalizing glimpse into a world of government secrecy and the possibility of contact with otherworldly beings. Whether or not his claims are true remains a mystery, but Lazar's story serves as a reminder that the boundaries between science fiction and reality can sometimes blur, and that there are still many secrets hidden within the shadows of our own world. Imagine a secret facility hidden deep within the Nevada desert, so well concealed that it almost seems to vanish into thin air. That's how Bob Lazar describes S4, the top-secret location where he claims to have worked on extraterrestrial technology. Lazar paints a picture of a place shrouded in mystery, a place that could easily be mistaken for a mirage shimmering in the desert heat. He describes S4 as being ingeniously camouflaged, designed to blend seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. It was a place built to be invisible, hidden from prying eyes and shrouded in secrecy. It's a scenario straight out of a spy movie, a place where the lines between reality and fiction blur. While Lazar's claims remain unverified, the idea of a hidden facility, a place of forbidden knowledge, deep within the heart of the American desert, continues to fascinate and intrigue people around the world. This is a world where every move you make is monitored, every conversation is recorded, and even your very bones are scanned for identification. That's the kind of security environment Bob Lazar describes at S4, the alleged secret facility where he claims to have worked on extraterrestrial technology. Security was paramount. Armed guards patrolled every corner, surveillance cameras watched your every move, and an advanced security system, beyond anything you'd find at an airport, scanned your very bones for identification. It was like something out of a spy movie, a place where paranoia and secrecy were the norm. Lazar describes an environment governed by the principle of need to know. Information was tightly controlled, doled out sparingly, like precious jewels. You only learned what you absolutely had to know, ensuring that the secrets of S4 remain just that, secrets. This creates a sense of intrigue and mystery around the alleged facility. It paints a picture of a place where the lines between reality and fiction blur, where the pursuit of knowledge is intertwined with the need for absolute secrecy. Imagine a flying saucer, straight out of a classic sci-fi movie, hovering silently in a hangar. That's what Lazar claims to have witnessed. He describes encountering 9 different extraterrestrial spacecraft, each with its own unique design and capabilities. Among these, the sport model stands out in his accounts. He describes it as a sleek, disc-shaped craft, almost like something you'd see in a 1950s sci-fi magazine. But this wasn't a movie set. Lazar claims this was real, an actual alien spacecraft. And here's the mind-blowing part. Lazar alleges he was part of a team tasked with reverse engineering the propulsion systems of these crafts. Imagine trying to understand how a technology that defies all known laws of physics actually works. It's like trying to figure out how a magic trick works, but instead of sleight of hand, you're dealing with forces beyond human comprehension. Lazar describes these propulsion systems as operating on principles completely alien to our own, potentially involving gravitational manipulation, or even the manipulation of space-time itself. It's a concept that stretches the limits of our imagination, forcing us to question our own understanding of the universe and the possibilities that might exist beyond our current knowledge. At the heart of these incredible alien spacecraft, according to Bob Lazar, was a mysterious substance called Element 115. You might be thinking, what's Element 115? And you wouldn't be alone. At the time Lazar made his claims, scientists hadn't even officially recognized this element. Think of it like discovering a new ingredient in the kitchen, one that nobody knew existed before. Element 115, which was later added to the periodic table and named Moscovium, was supposedly the key to these alien spacecraft's incredible propulsion systems. Lazar claimed this element, with its unique properties, allowed the craft to manipulate gravity. It's like having a secret ingredient that makes your car fly. These alien spacecraft, he suggests, could defy the laws of gravity as we understand them, performing maneuvers that would be impossible for any human-made machine. It's a mind-bending concept, like something out of a science fiction movie. If true, it would revolutionize our understanding of physics and open up incredible possibilities for space travel. Instead of relying on rockets or engines, Lazar describes these alien spacecraft as utilizing a completely different approach to propulsion. Imagine these crafts equipped with a central reactor, not unlike the engine in your car, but instead of burning fuel, it interacts with a mysterious substance called Element 115. This reactor, according to Lazar, works in conjunction with 3 gravity amplifiers. Think of them like supercharged magnets, but instead of attracting metal, they manipulate gravity itself. Lazar claims these amplifiers could bend and warp space-time, allowing the craft to travel vast distances in an instant. It's like folding a piece of paper to connect 2 distant points. Instead of driving across the country, you simply fold the map and arrive at your destination instantly. That's the kind of technology Lazar describes, technology that defies our current understanding of physics and opens up the possibility of interstellar travel in ways we can't even begin to comprehend. The Bob Lazar story is a fascinating blend of science, speculation, and secrecy. Did the US government, in the shadows of the Nevada desert, truly acquire and study alien technology? Did they, as Lazar claims, reverse engineer propulsion systems that defy our current understanding of physics? These are questions that continue to captivate and intrigue us. While Lazar's claims remain unverified and highly controversial, his story serves as a reminder of the vast unknowns that still exist within our own world. It forces us to question what we think we know about our place in the universe and the potential for extraordinary discoveries, even within the most secretive corners of our own government. The truth may never be fully known, leaving us to ponder the possibilities, to question what lies beyond the veil of secrecy, and to wonder if the true frontiers of science and technology are hidden from public view.
In 2007, a team of astronomers led by Dr. Duncan Lorimer detected an unusual high-energy burst of radio waves from a galaxy 3 billion light-years away. Known as the Lorimer burst, this fast radio burst, or FRB, was the first of its kind to be discovered. This was huge. The signal was unlike any other cosmic event ever recorded, as it was much more powerful than typical radio waves from stars, and scientists could not explain its origin. That's the spooky part. Where did this come from? The burst lasted only a few milliseconds, but its intensity led to wild speculations, including theories that it could be the result of a collapsing neutron star, or even, you guessed it, extraterrestrial activity. Now, despite ongoing research, no one's been able to pinpoint its exact cause or location, keeping the mystery alive. The WOW signal. On August 15th, 1977, radio astronomer Dr. Jerry Ehman was reviewing data from the Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University, when all of a sudden he comes across a peculiar signal. Now, the signal was a sharp, intense burst of radio waves that lasted 72 seconds. Unlike anything the telescope has ever picked up before. Now, Ehman was so shocked by the anomaly that he circled the signal on the printout and wrote "wow" right next to it. Now, despite extensive follow-up observations, the signal was never detected again, leading some to speculate that it was a potential communication from extraterrestrial civilizations. The WOW signal remains one of the most famous and also baffling discoveries in the search for alien life, as no natural source has ever been identified. Fast radio bursts. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs as I mentioned earlier, are one of the most mysterious phenomena discovered in recent years. It was first detected in 2007, so it's quite recent. Now, these brief but incredibly powerful bursts of radio energy only last milliseconds and originate from deep space, somewhere out there. Now, what makes FRBs particularly perplexing is their high energy, suggesting that they come from some extremely powerful cosmic event, such as a collapsing star or a neutron star merger. However, some scientists speculate they could also be be a form of communication from alien life. Now, given the peculiar and unexplained nature of these signals, it's hard to say which is which. As more FRBs are discovered, with several repeating signals adding to the intrigue, they continue to challenge our understanding of the universe. Where are these? Where do they come from? Will we ever find out? The galactic plane signal. In 2015, astronomers working with NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory detected a strange and unexplained signal coming from the galactic plane area of the Milky Way, containing many of our galaxy's stars. Now, the signal, which was highly concentrated and unusually strong, was unlike typical cosmic radio emissions, leaving experts to consider, could this be a form of communication from an advanced alien species? While most believe the signal was a natural occurrence, like a stellar flare or interference from a satellite, something along those sorts, the unusual nature of the emission has sparked ongoing speculation about the potential for intelligent life beyond our planet. Now, until further investigation proves clarity, the galactic plane signal remains a massive enigma. The perplexing signal from Proxima Centauri. In 2019, astronomers working with the Breakthrough Listen initiative, they detected a peculiar and repetitive radio signal emanating from Proxima Centauri, our closest neighboring star system, only 4 light years away. I say only 4 light years as if that's close. It's not at all. The signal, which was narrowband and unlike any typical cosmic noise, was initially exciting because the possibility that it could be a sign of alien life. Now, Proxima Centauri is known to have an Earth-like planet in its habitable zone, which only increases the intrigue. Could it be them? Are these our neighbors? Neighbors from far away? While the signal was ultimately dismissed as interference from Earth-based equipment or other natural sources, the repeating nature of the signal really raises questions about its true origin. The discovery added to this growing list of unexplained signals from space, keeping the door open to the possibility that we are not alone in the universe. The blip from Kepler Space Telescope. In 2011, NASA's Kepler Space Telescope, which was tasked with searching for exoplanets, they recorded a strange signal that scientists dubbed the Kepler blip. Now, the signal, which lasted for a few days, was unlike anything observed in the behavior of stars ever before. Its unusual characteristics led some to propose that it might have been caused by an alien megastructure, such as a Dyson sphere, which could theoretically harness the energy of a star. Down here on Earth, we only have Dyson vacuums, so maybe we'll get there one day. While the leading explanation for the signal was that it was caused by a cloud of dust or an unforeseen stellar phenomenon, the brief and unexplainable nature of the blip has many speculating. The Kepler blip sparked imaginations and of course fueled further interest in the idea that we might one day find evidence of this advanced extraterrestrial technology that we've been hinted at this whole time. Even if it's just a faint signal among the stars, we need something. The BLC-1 signal. In 2020, astronomers working with the Breakthrough Listen initiative, they discovered an intriguing signal coming from the direction of Proxima Centauri, a star system close to Earth. Now, the signal, known as BLC-1, was an unexpected narrowband radio emission that had all the characteristics of a potential technological signal. While it's much too early to conclude its origin, and most experts suggest it could be radio interference, it could be, the proximity of Proxima Centauri to Earth makes it pretty exciting. Proxima Centauri is known to have a planet in the habitable zone, which I mentioned, which of course only adds to the speculation about this potential for other alien life. The signal's discovery continues to captivate both scientists and enthusiasts alike. The pulsar signal from the outer solar system. In 2018, a strange signal that resembled the rapid pulses of a pulsar was detected by the Arecibo Observatory. Now, the signal came from beyond our solar system, as many of these do, and while its source was unknown, its characteristics pointed to something that wasn't just random noise this time. The pulsar-like signal repeated itself in a pattern, but it did not match the typical behavior of a pulsar. Given its regularity and unfamiliar characteristics, some researchers speculated that the signal could be evidence of a new kind of astronomical phenomenon. While the exact cause was never confirmed per se, the signal was intriguing enough to prompt further investigations and theories about its origins, ranging from astrophysical objects to, you guessed it, potential alien technology. The Arecibo Message Echo. In 1974, scientists used that same Arecibo radio telescope to send a deliberate message towards the globular star cluster M13. This time we're sending the message out. Question is, did anyone receive it? The Arecibo message, as it was called, was designed to be a beacon that could one day be received by extraterrestrial life. At some point, millions of light years away, in 2001, another mysterious radio signal was detected from the same direction near the same location that the message was sent. Although scientists quickly dismissed it as a natural phenomenon, the eerie coincidence sparked questions. Was this the first response from an an alien species, or was it just an incredible case of interstellar coincidence? This odd signal remains an unsolved mystery, leaving us to wonder if there might be someone out there who actually received our message. We come in peace. I promise we come in peace. Please don't abduct us. The S-band mystery. In 2001, a mysterious and powerful radio burst was detected in the S-band frequency by NASA's Deep Space Network. Now, the signal came from an unknown source, and this time it lasted for 30 minutes. The strange thing about the signal is that it was repeated in a rhythmic pattern, and scientists had trouble identifying the exact cause. Most believe it's a form of interference from Earth-based sources or an artifact from the satellite network, but others, like me, wonder if it could be something more intriguing, like say signs from an extraterrestrial civilization. That would be something. To finally get a response after this many years, we're here, we're ready for you. Despite years of analysis, the S-band mystery has never been fully explained, only adding to this growing list of unexplained radio signals from space.
Bob Lazar claims to have worked on reverse engineering alien technology at a secret government facility near Area 51. NASA itself doesn't believe in aliens in the sense of having a religious or philosophical conviction. Bob Lazar is the complete opposite when it comes to aliens and what's out there in the universe. Throughout history, there have been events that have baffled even the smartest scientists. Take the WOW signal, for example. This was a super strong radio signal, super narrow too, picked up back in 1977. It was so intense, it really made people think it might be from aliens. But the weird thing is, they never heard it again. Then there's the Perseverance signal. Now this one is seriously mysterious. Imagine, the Perseverance rover on Mars picks up this super strong radio signal. NASA was completely stumped. They couldn't figure out where it came from. And let's not forget fast radio bursts. These are like cosmic firecrackers. These super powerful bursts of radio waves from deep space. Scientists have no idea where they come from, and some even think they might be artificial, like aliens sending messages. Now look, Lazar's claims are pretty wild, and we don't have proof of any of it. But what if there's actually something to it? Shouldn't we be at least a little curious? He talks about this stuff called Element 115 powering these spacecraft.
What is Element 115? Is it found here on Earth, or is it strictly an extraterrestrial material?
115 is strictly an extraterrestrial material.
Now, we don't even know if that element actually exists. It implies they're way ahead of us in terms of science and technology. So if the government really knows about aliens, they're keeping it a pretty big secret. This raises some serious questions, doesn't it? What if they're using this technology for their own gain? Or even worse, suppressing it from the public? We deserve to know the truth. He talks about these alien spacecraft with propulsion systems that are just mind-blowing. Imagine the possibilities. But think about it. If we got our hands on that kind of technology, could we really be trusted with it? It could be used for amazing things, but it could also fall into the wrong hands and cause unimaginable destruction. Now think about this. If we were to get our hands on alien technology, especially something as advanced as their propulsion systems, it could be a game changer. On the one hand, imagine the possibilities. Medical breakthroughs, clean energy sources. It could be incredible. But on the other hand, there's the potential for serious misuse. You could easily see this technology being weaponized. Imagine super weapons powered by something we don't even understand. Maybe even weapons that could cause unimaginable destruction. And then there's the risk of an arms race. If one country gets their hands on this technology, everyone else would be scrambling to keep up. That could lead to a really dangerous situation where the whole world is destabilized. Imagine this. Rogue nations, even individuals, getting their hands on alien technology. It could completely disrupt the balance of power, right? Suddenly, someone could have weapons we can't even begin to imagine. Talk about a scary thought. And then there's the environmental risk. We don't understand this alien technology. We don't know how it works, what it does to our planet. What if it messes with the environment in ways we can't even predict? That's a nightmare scenario if you ask me. This guy, Lazar, he's made some pretty wild claims about all this. We don't know how much of it is true, but it definitely makes you think. Bob Lazar claims he worked on alien spacecraft at this super-secret government facility. He talks about these crazy propulsion systems, way beyond anything we can even imagine. He mentions this Element 115, some super powerful stuff that we don't even know exists. It's wild, right? And he says he read these classified documents about aliens being involved in human history for thousands of years. Now, a lot of people are skeptical, and for good reason. But you gotta admit, his story is pretty captivating. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Bob Lazar also claims he worked on this super-secret government project where they were studying alien technology.
You're talking about physical contact and proof from another system, another planet, another intelligence.
He's talking about spacecraft with propulsion systems that defy everything we know about physics, powered by some element we don't even have on Earth. It's mind-blowing stuff, right? But think about it. If this is even remotely true, it changes everything. It means we're not alone, that there are civilizations out there way ahead of us. And if the government's keeping it all secret, that raises some serious questions, doesn't it? What if they're using this technology for themselves? What if they're hiding something from us? Whether you believe him or not, Lazar's story really makes you think about our place in the universe and what else might be out there. Let's talk about how scientists hunt for aliens. The key is finding what we call biosignatures. Think of them like clues left behind by life, little fingerprints, if you will. These can be chemical things like special molecules that are usually associated with living things. Or they could be geological clues like fossils or even the shapes of rocks that suggest life once existed there. So, imagine you're a detective and you're trying to figure out if there was ever a party on Mars. You'd look for evidence, right? Did someone leave a plate of cookies? Are there muddy footprints on the floor? Well, scientists are doing the same thing, but on a cosmic scale. They're searching for those telltale signs that life, in any form, once called Mars home. NASA is deeply invested in exploring the vast expanse of the universe and trying to answer that age-old question, are we alone? It's a bit like sending out explorers to uncharted lands, but on a much grander scale. They're constantly launching these amazing machines, probes and telescopes, into space. These aren't just any old gadgets. They're equipped with super-sensitive instruments that can analyze distant stars, sniff out the atmospheres of planets orbiting other stars, and even capture images of breathtaking nebulae. From Bob Lazar to scientists that discovered a mysterious, non-human species that will change everything. Beyond the familiar stars and planets, a hidden danger lurks. Gigantic objects, invisible to the naked eye, could strike Earth at any moment. As NASA monitors the cosmos, the fear of a catastrophic impact grows. Back in 2004, astronomers made a discovery that sent chills down the spines of many. They found a near-Earth asteroid named Apophis, a cosmic rock about the size of 3 football fields. Initial calculations suggested a worrying possibility. Apophis could potentially collide with Earth in 2029. This news sparked global concern, as a collision of this magnitude could have devastating consequences, causing widespread destruction and potentially altering the course of human history. Imagine a massive rock the size of 3 football fields hurtling through space. This was the terrifying prospect posed by the asteroid Apophis when it was first discovered in 2004. Scientists initially calculated a significant chance of it colliding with Earth in 2029. Such a catastrophic event could have had devastating consequences. The impact would have released enormous energy, triggering earthquakes, tsunamis, and widespread fires. The resulting dust cloud would have blocked sunlight, leading to a global winter and potentially causing mass extinctions. Fortunately, as scientists continued to track Apophis's path, they realized that the risk of a direct hit was decreasing. More precise calculations showed that the asteroid would likely pass safely by Earth in 2029. While the immediate threat has diminished, Apophis remains a fascinating celestial object and a reminder of the potential dangers lurking in space. In 2004, a group of astronomers at the Kitt Peak National Observatory in Arizona made a startling discovery: a near-Earth asteroid named Apophis. This cosmic rock, with the potential to cause significant damage, sent ripples through the scientific community. Initially, the calculations suggested a worrying possibility: Apophis could collide with Earth in the future. The news sparked global concern, as the potential impact could have devastating consequences. However, as scientists continued to track Apophis's path, they realized that the risk of a direct hit was diminishing. While the immediate threat has subsided, Apophis remains a fascinating celestial object. It serves as a reminder of the potential dangers lurking in space and the importance of ongoing astronomical research. While the immediate threat of Apophis colliding with Earth has lessened, it still remains a fascinating celestial body. In 2029, this asteroid will make a close approach to Earth, providing scientists with a rare opportunity to study it up close. 1. By observing Apophis, scientists can gather valuable data on its composition, size, and orbit. 2. This information will help us better understand the nature of near-Earth objects and develop strategies to mitigate the risk of future impacts. Think of it as a cosmic research opportunity. By studying Apophis, we can learn more about these potentially dangerous space rocks and develop ways to protect our planet from future threats. It's like conducting a scientific experiment on a massive scale, right in our own cosmic backyard. Imagine a cosmic shield, protecting our planet from the dangers lurking in space. Scientists are working tirelessly to build this shield by monitoring near-Earth objects like Apophis. By tracking these celestial bodies, we can identify potential threats and develop strategies to mitigate the risk of future impacts. It's like being a cosmic watchman, keeping an eye out for danger. By studying these objects, we can learn about their composition, size, and orbit, which helps us predict their future paths. This knowledge is crucial for developing technologies to deflect or destroy potentially hazardous asteroids, ensuring the safety of our planet. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we must remain vigilant and prepared for the challenges that may lie ahead. By investing in space exploration and planetary defense, we can protect our planet and secure a future for generations to come. There is another cosmic traveler journeying through the vast expanse of space. In 2017, astronomers made a groundbreaking discovery, the first interstellar object to visit our solar system. This mysterious visitor, named Oumuamua, sparked intense speculation and debate among scientists. It was like finding a message in a bottle, but from a distant galaxy. Oumuamua, which means a messenger from afar arriving first in Hawaiian, was unlike anything we'd ever seen before. Its unusual shape, elongated like a cigar, and its peculiar trajectory puzzled scientists. It didn't behave like a typical comet or asteroid. This cosmic anomaly ignited a firestorm of theories and hypotheses, with some even suggesting an extraterrestrial origin. While the most likely explanation is that Oumuamua is a natural object, perhaps a fragment of a comet or planet from another star system, its unique characteristics have ignited our curiosity about the vastness of the cosmos. Its unusual shape and trajectory have led some to speculate about more exotic possibilities, such as an artificial object created by an advanced civilization. Oumuamua's visit has sparked a global conversation about the potential for extraterrestrial life and the possibility of interstellar travel. It's a reminder that our solar system is just a tiny part of a vast and mysterious universe, filled with countless wonders and unknown possibilities. The discovery of Oumuamua was a groundbreaking moment in astronomy, thanks to the keen eyes of a dedicated astronomer. In 2017, Robert Warwick, a scientist working at the University of Hawaii's Institute for Astronomy, was using the Pan-STARRS telescope to scan the night sky. It was during one of these routine observations that he spotted something unusual, a fast-moving object with an elongated shape. Warwick's discovery sparked a wave of excitement and curiosity among astronomers worldwide. This mysterious object, later named Oumuamua, was unlike anything we had ever seen before. Its unique characteristics and unusual trajectory suggested that it had originated from beyond our solar system, making it the first confirmed interstellar object ever detected. As Oumuamua continues its journey through the vast expanse of interstellar space, it leaves behind a trail of questions and wonder. This cosmic visitor has sparked our imagination, inspiring us to think about the possibilities that lie beyond our solar system. It's a reminder that our universe is full of surprises, and that there are still countless mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Oumuamua's brief visit has reignited our curiosity about extraterrestrial life and interstellar travel. It's a testament to the power of human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we may encounter more extraordinary objects and phenomena, pushing the boundaries of our understanding and inspiring future generations.
James Webb amazed scientists by revealing galaxies like Sears 93316, which was formed 300 million years after the Big Bang. Sounds like a long time ago, it's actually quite recent in regards of, our existence. These ancient structures, visible after 13 billion years of light travel, offer a glimpse into the universe's cosmic dawn, right? The early beginning phase, when the first stars began shaping the cosmos. Unexpectedly bright and massive for their time, these galaxies challenge existing theories about early star and galaxy formation. James Webb's infrared vision pierces cosmic dust, revealing details unseen by telescopes like Hubble in the past. This groundbreaking discovery reshapes our understanding of the universe's origins and raises new questions about dark matter, early black holes, and the rapid emergence of galaxies. Number 9. Detailed atmospheres. James Webb has transformed exoplanet research by analyzing distant atmospheres with remarkable precision. Now, it examined WASP 96b, which is a gas giant 1,150 light years away, and it detected water vapor, clouds, and haze, proving its ability to reveal the chemical makeup of far-off worlds. It looks pretty similar to our world here. By capturing starlight passing through a planet's atmosphere during transit and then splitting it into a spectrum, James Webb unveils molecular compositions, climate, and even weather. It's like a weatherman for other planets. That's crazy. How do we see the weather on other planets and we don't know if aliens are real yet? Like, how do we do that? This breakthrough is vital for identifying potentially habitable planets and guiding future missions to explore worlds that might harbor life, of course advancing our understanding of planetary systems. This is ringing Interstellar to me. Don't go, Murph, don't go. Number 8. Carbon dioxide detected on an exoplanet. In another groundbreaking moment, James Webb detected carbon dioxide in the atmosphere of WASP 39b, a hot gas giant 700 light years away. This marked the first time ever that this crucial molecule was identified in an exoplanetary atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is an essential marker because its presence can reveal key details about a planet's formation, history, and its chemical processes. For planets closer to Earth-like conditions, carbon dioxide could also be a sign of biological or geological activity. This detection demonstrated James Webb's unmatched sensitivity and precision in analyzing the atmospheres of distant worlds. Even those with challenging conditions, life still may exist. WASP 39b itself is inhospitable to life, but the methods developed here will be crucial in studying smaller, rocky planets in these habitable zones of their stars. So we're not quite there, but we're getting close. Number 7. Glowing cosmic cliffs. James Webb's stunning image of the cosmic cliffs in the Carina Nebula unveiled star-forming regions in unprecedented detail. This photo honestly blows my mind. Located 7,600 light years away, this stellar nursery has been obscured until the telescope's infrared capability then revealed hundreds of hidden stars and structures. And by say hundreds, I mean thousands. There's so many. The cliffs mark the edge of a massive cavity carved by radiation from young, massive stars. Jets of material from forming stars were also captured, offering insights into how stars grow and interact with their environment. This discovery sheds light, pun intended, on the process behind star formation, including the origins of our sun and solar system. Yeah, where do we come from? Where did our star come from? We're getting close. Number 6. Stephan's Quintet, Galaxies in Collision. James Webb observations of Stephan's Quintet, a group of 5 interacting galaxies 290 million light years away, revealed tidal tails, shock waves, and bursts of star formation, all caused by gravitational interactions. The photo is pretty intense. All these galaxies are mixing together. It's almost in action. The telescope also captured how powerful winds from a supermassive black hole, an NG6 7319, affect surrounding gas and dust, offering insights into black holes' role in star formations. Now, these findings help scientists study galactic collisions, key drivers of galaxy evolution, and they hint at the Milky Way's future collision with Andromeda. So we're kind of getting a little teaser trailer for what's coming with our galaxy. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be real hot and real loud. Number 5, oldest known star clusters. James Webb has identified some of the oldest star clusters ever observed, dating back to nearly the dawn of the universe. That's old. It's older than your mom. Haha. These clusters, these dense groups of stars bound by gravity, provide a window into the early area of star formation, right? This early time, the dawn of the universe, perhaps. Their age suggests that they were formed shortly after the first galaxies, offering clues about the conditions of the early universe. By analyzing these clusters, scientists can refine models of stellar evolution and understand how the first heavy elements like carbon and oxygen were created and then, more importantly, dispersed. These findings are essential for tracing the chemical enrichment of the cosmos, which ultimately led to the formation of planets and life. So this photo right here is the beginning of all of us. Hit that like button. That's the OG right there. Number 4. Organic molecules in the Orion Nebula. James Webb made a groundbreaking discovery in the Orion Nebula by detecting complex organic molecules such as hydrocarbons within this massive star-forming region. Now these molecules are considered the building blocks of life. You and I, right now, indicating that the conditions necessary for life might be widespread across the galaxy, and not just here on our planet Earth. The Orion Nebula is located just 1,300 light years away, marking it one of the most studied star-forming regions. However, James Webb's infrared capabilities reveal details that have been invisible, virtually invisible, until right now, such as how these molecules are shielded from harsh radiation from surrounding dust clouds. This discovery supports the theory that life's ingredients are readily available throughout the cosmos. Of course, this increases the likelihood that life exists beyond Earth. Yikes, that's scary. Number 3, water and distant debris disks. Distant debris disks. That's an alliteration. James Webb detected water vapor, believe it or not, in the debris disk of a young star system, offering a brief glimpse into the role of water in planet formation. Now, debris disks are composed of gas, dust, and planetesimals, and they often resemble the early conditions of our own solar system. That's why we study them. The presence of water suggests that such systems could produce habitable worlds. Ugh, this is making me feel sick. This finding underscores the importance of water in creating life-friendly environments and supports the idea that water delivery via comets or asteroids could be a universal process, right? Life is happening everywhere. It's just right here is the only one we got. By studying these disks, scientists gain insight into the factors that contribute to the emergence of habitable planets. Yeah, we see water flying through the sky, we're gonna follow it. Where's that gonna land? Who is that? Number 2, the most precise image of Neptune's rings. This one's cool. James Webb captured the sharpest view of Neptune's faint rings in over 3 decades, alongside intricate details of the planet's atmosphere, which we've never seen before, or at least never like this. This image revealed high-altitude methane ice clouds and a mysterious band circling the planet. Neptune, an ice giant, remains one of the least understood planets in our solar system. So this new data helps scientists unravel its atmospheric dynamics and the composition of its rings. Also, it has rings, which could of course shed light on the process that shaped our outer solar system. This discovery highlights James Webb's ability to revolutionize planetary science, even within our own celestial backyard. We thought we knew it, turns out we don't. Has a ring, all right, it's married. Love that. And finally, number 1, distant galaxies with surprising structures. James Webb uncovered galaxies in the early universe with unexpectedly mature structures, such as these well-defined spiral arms, like these spiral arms, only larger. These findings challenge existing models of galaxy formation, which suggest that galaxies in the early cosmos should appear chaotic and irregular. This discovery raises questions about the role of dark matter and other factors in shaping these massive galaxies. It also suggests that some galaxies formed and evolved faster than we previously thought. Yeah, they're a grower and also a shower. By studying these ancient structures, scientists gain new insights into the process that govern the growth and evolution of galaxies across cosmic time, which of course helps us understand our existence and our solar system and where we came from. Isn't that neat?
Lurking in the cosmic darkness are terrifying objects, each with the potential to obliterate our planet and extinguish all life. NASA should be on high alert. From rogue asteroids hurtling towards Earth at incredible speeds to cataclysmic solar flares that could fry our planet's electrical grid, the threats are real and imminent. First, we have Bennu, a near-Earth asteroid, has captured the attention of scientists due to its potential to impact Earth in the 22nd century. While the probability of a direct hit is relatively low, the sheer force of such an impact could have devastating consequences for our planet. To better understand this celestial body and assess its potential threat, NASA launched the OSIR-ISREX mission. This ambitious endeavor aimed to collect a sample of Bennu's surface material and return it to Earth. By analyzing this sample, scientists hope to gain valuable insights into the asteroid's composition, its formation, and the forces that influence its orbit. The data collected by OSIRIS-REx will help refine predictions about Bennu's future trajectory and the likelihood of an Earth impact. This information is crucial for developing potential mitigation strategies, such as deflecting the asteroid's path or preparing for a potential impact. Next is Apophis. This asteroid was once considered a significant threat, but further observations have ruled out an impact in the foreseeable future. However, it will make a close approach to Earth in 2029, providing scientists with a valuable opportunity to study it. This information will enhance our understanding of near-Earth objects and improve our ability to predict and potentially mitigate future threats. Our sun, while essential for life on Earth, can also unleash powerful bursts of energy known as solar flares. These massive explosions release intense radiation and charged particles into space. When a powerful solar flare erupts, it can disrupt Earth's magnetic field, leading to geomagnetic storms. These storms can have a significant impact on our technological infrastructure. Disruption of radio communications. Solar flares can interfere with radio signals, affecting everything from GPS systems to air traffic control. Damage to satellites. The intense radiation from solar flares can damage satellites in orbit, potentially leading to communication outages and disruptions to satellite-based services. Power grid failures. Geomagnetic storms can induce powerful electric currents in power grids, leading to blackouts and widespread power failures. Auroras. On the positive side, solar flares can create stunning auroras, or northern lights, as charged particles from the sun interact with Earth's atmosphere. While Earth's magnetic field provides some protection, severe solar storms can still have far-reaching consequences. Space weather forecasting has become increasingly important to mitigate the potential risks associated with solar flares and other space weather events. Rogue planets, the cosmic nomads. Rogue planets are celestial bodies that have been ejected from their original star systems, wandering the vast expanse of space untethered to any star. These cosmic nomads can range in size from gas giants to Earth-sized planets, and their existence challenges our traditional understanding of planetary systems. While the likelihood of a rogue planet directly colliding with Earth is extremely low due to the vastness of space, the potential consequences of such an event would be catastrophic. A massive rogue planet could disrupt the orbits of other celestial bodies in our solar system, potentially leading to catastrophic collisions. Scientists believe that rogue planets may form in various ways, including being ejected from their home systems during planetary formation or as a result of gravitational interactions with other celestial bodies. Despite their solitary nature, these wandering worlds could harbor conditions suitable for life, although the extreme temperatures and lack of a stable energy source would make it challenging for complex life to evolve. The study of rogue planets is a relatively new field of astronomy, and much remains to be learned about their origins, properties, and potential for hosting life. As our observational capabilities continue to improve, we may uncover more about these mysterious celestial objects and their place in the universe. Geomagnetic storms, a threat to our modern world. Geomagnetic storms, triggered by powerful solar flares, can have a significant impact on our modern, technology-dependent world. These storms can induce powerful electric currents in long-distance power lines, known as geomagnetically induced currents, GICS. GICs can overload transformers, causing them to overheat and fail. This can lead to widespread power outages, affecting millions of people. In severe cases, entire power grids can collapse, disrupting essential services like transportation, communication, and healthcare. The 1989 geomagnetic storm, one of the most powerful solar storms in recent history, caused a major blackout in Quebec, Canada. Millions of people were left without power for several days, highlighting the vulnerability of our power infrastructure to these space weather events. To mitigate the risks posed by geomagnetic storms, scientists and engineers are working to develop technologies and strategies to protect our power grid. These include upgrading transformers, improving grid design, and implementing real-time monitoring systems to detect and respond to geomagnetic disturbances. Black holes, cosmic monsters. While the idea of a black hole consuming Earth might seem like science fiction, the gravitational influence of these celestial behemoths can have profound impacts on their surroundings. A close encounter with a black hole, even one that doesn't directly swallow our planet, could have catastrophic consequences. The intense gravitational pull of a black hole could disrupt the delicate balance of orbits within our solar system. Comets and asteroids could be flung out of their usual paths, increasing the risk of collisions with Earth. Additionally, the gravitational forces could alter Earth's orbit, potentially moving us closer or farther from the Sun, leading to drastic climate changes. Fortunately, the nearest supermassive black hole to Earth, Sagittarius A star, is relatively calm and stable. However, the vastness of the universe means that there are undoubtedly rogue black holes wandering the cosmos. While the chances of a close encounter are incredibly slim, it's a reminder of the immense and often unpredictable nature of the universe.
Recent developments have sparked a provocative question. Are extraterrestrials hiding in our oceans? In November 2024, the Pentagon unveiled a report that dramatically challenged our understanding of the unknown. This groundbreaking document included hundreds of new accounts of unidentified and unexplained aerial phenomena. However, the intriguing part was that many of these sightings didn't just happen in the skies. They originated from the ocean depths. Witnesses described objects moving underwater at speeds exceeding 500 knots, approximately 575 miles per hour, far outpacing any known human-made submarine, which typically reaches around 50 knots. These objects executed maneuvers that defied our understanding of physics, such as instantaneously accelerating from complete stillness to top speed within seconds, making abrupt 180-degree turns without any visible propulsion, and diving to depths over 10,000 feet in moments. These rapid movements and extreme agility challenge the basic principles of fluid dynamics and inertia, rendering these sightings not only perplexing, but seemingly impossible with existing technology. What are these enigmatic entities, and where do they originate? Witnesses have reported objects that move underwater at speeds vastly exceeding any known human-made vehicle. They accelerate swiftly, change direction abruptly, and descend to extreme depths without any apparent means of propulsion. In some cases, these objects have been seen emerging from the ocean's surface, hovering briefly, and then either disappearing into the water or vanishing into the sky. They often display unusual shapes and colors, occasionally emitting bright lights that illuminate the darkness of the deep. During a congressional hearing on unidentified anomalous phenomena in July 2023, military personnel provided detailed accounts of these underwater encounters. Witnesses described observing orbs among groups of unidentified vessels off the US East Coast. Some of these orbs came into close proximity with military ships, raising concerns and questions about their origin and purpose. Journalist Michael Schellenberger presented a video sourced from the US Department of Defense's network, showing a white orb UFO emerging from the ocean off the coast of Kuwait. Captured from a helicopter, the footage depicts the orb moving erratically, rapidly changing direction and speed, and eventually being joined by another orb before both disappear into the water. But what could explain these phenomena? Could they be misidentified natural events, advanced technology from foreign nations, or something more extraordinary lurking beneath the surface? Some researchers propose that these sightings might be evidence of a previously unknown civilization of underwater beings. Others suggest they could be linked to advanced underwater military technology developed by other nations. However, the capabilities displayed by these objects surpass any known human technology. Why would extraterrestrials choose the ocean as their hiding place? Or do they perhaps own the ocean? Could they have inhabited the ocean before humans even existed on this planet? The ocean is vast and largely unexplored, covering over 70% of Earth's surface. We've explored less than 5% of it. Its immense pressure, darkness, and inhospitable conditions make it a challenging environment for human exploration. For beings with advanced technology, the ocean could offer the perfect sanctuary, a place to observe us without being detected, hidden in plain sight. The ocean's hostile environment, compared to the emptiness of space, might actually be more suitable for a species adapted to extreme conditions. Could the depths of our oceans, teeming with unknown ecosystems and unexplored territories, be the ideal hiding spot for extraterrestrial visitors? Is it possible that while we've been searching the stars, the true secrets have been hidden beneath our oceans all along? Could these underwater UFOs be evidence of extraterrestrial life that has been inhabiting our oceans for millennia? If so, what are their intentions? Are they observing us, studying our behaviors, or perhaps influencing events in ways we cannot comprehend? NASA, the agency spearheading the search for extraterrestrial life, officially states that there is no evidence of alien existence, yet they are actively involved in studying unidentified aerial phenomena. NASA funds and conducts extensive astrobiology research, exploring the origins of life and the potential for life in extreme environments. They have launched scientific missions like the Viking probes to Mars, the Cassini mission to Saturn, and the Kepler and James Webb Space Telescopes, all aimed at finding potentially habitable environments and evidence of life beyond Earth. Additionally, NASA established an independent UAP, Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, study team in 2022 to examine these phenomena from a scientific standpoint. The team focuses on identifying data gaps, developing data analysis strategies, and recommending future research directions. They emphasize using Earth-observing satellites and other instruments to collect data on UAPs, striving to provide scientific explanations for these mysterious occurrences. NASA advocates for transparency and collaboration, yet definitive answers remain elusive. However, allegations have emerged accusing NASA of withholding information related to extraterrestrial life. Whistleblowers like former US Navy pilot David Fravor and former US intelligence officer David Grush have come forward with claims that the government possesses evidence of extraterrestrial life and is actively concealing it from the public. These claims often involve recovered alien spacecraft and technology, as well as the reverse engineering of advanced alien tech. Conspiracy theories suggest that NASA is part of a cover-up, citing unexplained events, leaked documents, or alleged suppression of information. Some even propose the existence of a secret space program where governments develop advanced technology with the assistance of extraterrestrial beings. Could NASA be hiding truths about extraterrestrial encounters? Despite their denials and emphasis on scientific integrity, the lack of concrete evidence fuels speculation and mistrust. The idea that such monumental information is being concealed raises profound ethical and philosophical questions. Why would NASA keep significant information secret? Revealing extraterrestrial life could trigger global panic, disrupt societal structures, challenge religious beliefs, alter geopolitical dynamics, and even lead to the weaponization or an arms race with unimaginable consequences. Without transparency, we are left with more questions than answers. As sightings increase and inquiries multiply, NASA's silence on underwater anomalies becomes increasingly noticeable. Why can't they, with all their resources and expertise, clarify these mysteries? Are we prepared to confront the possibility that the oceans harbor secrets beyond our wildest imaginations? Perhaps it's time to shift our focus from the skies to the depths of our planet. The vast and largely unexplored oceans make them an ideal hiding place for advanced beings. If aliens are concealed in our oceans, what are their intentions? Are they mere observers, or do they play an active role in Earth's ecosystems? For example, a group of dolphins was once seen following an unidentified underwater object, suggesting a possible connection. The evidence is compelling, yet the answers remain submerged. Unexplained objects, credible witness accounts, and the ocean's mysteries hint at something extraordinary beneath us. As deep-sea exploration technology advances, we may one day uncover the secrets hidden in the deep.
Corona versus surface. In the hierarchy of coronas, we know the virus is at the bottom. That crap was like a 0 out of 10. And then we got Corona beer up at the top, like an angelic crowning jewel. But who is rocking that middle ground? What Corona out there can fulfill the sparkly essence of the beer and the sheer decimation of a disease, but still have its own special spot? Why, the uppermost portion of the sun's atmosphere, of course. It extends thousands of kilometers above the visible surface of the sun, invisible to the human eye thanks to the fact that the bright sun blocks the corona. The corona, wanting its spotlight, will gradually transform into a solar wind, which is like an extension of said sun's atmosphere, and it happens to flow outward through our solar system. But the mystery here is the heat. The corona is about 1 million Celsius in comparison to the surface of the sun being about 5,500 Celsius. They're right beside one another, practically spooning to be honest, yet one remains more boiling than the other. Some theories are that the millions of nanoflares on the solar surface are creating enough energy that it heats up the corona. Another is maybe solar tornadoes, which are a real thing. Astronomers study the corona to better understand how solar storms impact the Earth. Space missions such as NASA's Parker Solar Probe help us learn more about the sun and the hidden corona. If you want to learn more about space or discoveries in general, now would be a good time to subscribe to the Hive. Number 9 will make you terrified of death your every breathing moment. It's the unknown killer asteroids. We only know a fraction of the giant space junk we got floating around in our atmosphere. Luckily, we're discovering more of our solar system space rocks every day, thanks to the ever-improving wide-field telescope surveys that there are. In fact, scientists now think that 90% of the planet-killer near-Earth objects, aka those that are larger than 1 kilometer in diameter, and around 50% of the city killers have been found. However, the European Space Agency's Gaia Space Telescope revealed earlier this year that there are about 10 times more asteroids in the solar system than astronomers thought. Approximately 150,000 objects in the solar system, and most of them are asteroids, making it a very real possibility that an unknown asteroid out there could destroy life on Earth, just like the dinosaur killers 66 million years ago. This next title is self-explanatory. Number 8 is The Wow. And no, not the sham wow. However, that commercial does live rent-free in my brain. I am talking about the transmission received to the Big Ear Radio Telescope, Ohio State University, 1977. The Big Ear, built in 1963, was used to listen to wideband radio emissions from the stars. I don't know what those are, I don't think anyone else did either or cared, because in 1973 it's converted to a more important mission: aliens. The Big Ear searched the skies for narrowband signals that could have been indications of intelligent life. Don't get me wrong, it's the 70s. This thing is a microwave in comparison to what we have today, but it could still record frequency, signal strength, and bandwidth. In 77, astronomer Jerry Emmon had just sat down for a fun shift of looking through computer printouts when he notices the signal 6EQUJ5. While a literal key smash might seem innocuous along with other data, it represented a continuous narrow band of signal around 1420 megahertz from a fixed point in space, the constellation Sagittarius, which gradually grows in strength and then fades as the radio telescope orientation passes across its source. When Emmon saw this sequence on paper, he was so surprised he circled it and immediately wrote "wow" in the margins, hence the name. The signal has never been received again. Number 7 requires you to take a hike. It's the high mountains. The question: what is the origin of a chain of high mountains that closely follows the equator of Saturn's moon Lepidus? The answer: who knows, but I'm just gonna throw a bunch of science jargon at you and maybe one of us will understand it. A line of white dots making up a ridge along Lepidus, informally called the Voyager Mountains, was first spotted and studied in the early 1980s. Years later, NASA's Cassini probe studied the ridge more in depth. The white dots spotted by the first excursion were not in fact peaks, but regions of ice on the eastern sides. The other mountains are covered with an unknown dark material. The angular structure of the moon has led to a conspiracy theories that it is not a natural satellite, but could have been built or modified by another civilization. However, its lumpy shape could have easily had a natural explanation. Early in its life, when the moon still spun rapidly, a thick crust could have frozen the moon into an odd shape. Over time, the satellite's spin would have slowed until eventually coming tidally locked. This is also likely how the ridges of the mountains around Lepidus equator were formed, or perhaps the material deposited by a ring or moon that collapsed into the satellite. Scientists are hoping to learn more about this feature to better explain similar events on Earth and Mars. This next name is surprisingly saucy for a space thing. Number 6, the Great Attractor. We all have that friend you can give this nickname to. Now, what they're great at attracting, well, that's up to them. Trouble, rich men, crappy friends. In the case of the Great Attractor, think of the Paranormal Activity scene in the first movie, when the female character gets grabbed by the ankle and pulled from her bed upstairs and up into the attic. Well, on a galactic scale, we are the woman and the Great Attractor is the poltergeist. That's because at a speed of 2.2 million kilometers per hour, which, not to alarm you further, is actually super slow in space-time, the Milky Way, its companion galaxies, and the various galactic hang-oners are all moving towards an area of space we don't know much about. The speed at which we are moving implies an area of space creating a massive gravitational force, roughly equivalent to 10,000 galaxies. And since it's sucking everything within a considerable distance, this mysterious region has been dubbed the Great Attractor. This will very likely be the thing that ends our universe. For number 5 is the flying black hole. Already bad enough, so why not throw it across the time-space continuum at full speed? Not sure how it happened, but that's the story of a big black hole in 2012. NASA discovered what, in all likelihood, was a humongous black hole literally being kicked out of its galaxy. It was observed hurtling away at several million miles per hour, as astronomer Francesca Sivano, who led the study, discovered the black hole, explained. This black hole is millions times more massive than the sun, and the galaxy just sent it packing like nothing. That's like lifting up an elephant with your pinky and flinging it to the next country. There are a few theories as to how this happened, though none are proven, thus why it's on the list. Sivano and her team theorized that that two galaxies with black holes each merged. Then the resulting gravitational waves gave a now single hole a humongous kickstart, causing it to escape. Another option is that three supermassive black holes clashed, and dogpile style, the third and lightest one got booted off. Nothing has been confirmed, however. Number 4 is a classic. It's the question of dark matter. In 1998, the Hubble telescope discovered that the universe was expanding much faster than it was before. Since then, NASA and friends have been trying to figure out why, but they still really don't know. Okay, end of segment. Psych, they still got theories, even if they have literally nothing else. One theory is what NASA dubbed some strange kind of energy fluid that filled space, and then they call it dark matter or dark energy. Really, all we know for sure is that there's a lot more of it than light energy. NASA estimates that the universe is about 68% dark energy. Dark energy's cousin, the almost as mysterious dark matter, makes up an additional 27% of the universe. The remaining 5% is light energy, or stuff we can actually see. Yes, 95% of the universe is invisible. Sleep tight tonight, guys.